is me, Veronica Drake, and this is your weekly divine download. Now, you know that Spirit comes to me, talks to me, and as the conduit, I bring it through to you. So, what you need to understand, what am I going to say? One size does not fit all. Please don't make this be about you if you're not feeling it. Always use your own gut. Always use your own discernment. You will know exactly and precisely where or if this fits in your life. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different with this week's divine download. Now, you all know I love me some change. And so when Spirit says, hey, V, we're going to change things up, V is like, oh, hell yeah, I'm all about that. So what I'm going to give you this week is daily insight. Should be a little bit interesting. Now, full disclosure, I'm going to use my notes because, well, I need my notes. It was given to me. I write it down. I transfer it to my computer, and then I share it with you. That's it. Simple, easy peasy. Now, I want to remind you, if you are looking for a reading, not to predict your future, but to create it with the energy you're in, book a psychic mediumship reading with me, veronicadrake.com, if you haven't already done so. So here we go. Let's get into the reading for each day of the week. Now, these are going to be itty bitty. Your job is to see how and where you can expand upon them, or maybe just see if they are even applicable. Ready? Here we go. So it begins with the energy of today, September 1st, and the word of the day is healing. Okay? So what you are going to be looking out for today is scenarios, situations, people, thoughts that are going to open up old wounds. Now, I know at all costs, human beings like to run away from that, but the truth is, what picks you or pokes you or prods you or makes you feel uncomfortable is the very place you want to turn within today. Now, you might want to watch out all throughout the week for siblings, co-workers, partners. These are all catalysts, maybe exes. These are all catalysts for healing. And so you really want to be mindful of what they're trying to tell you. Don't listen to their literal words. Listen to the message that your soul needs to grow deeper. Okay? So for tomorrow, September 2nd, the word is imagination. Ooh, ooh, ooh. People are going to poke at you with their wit, their beliefs. You may even find yourself being the butt of their jokes, okay? What you want to be mindful of this week is you just need to show up in your creativity. Just take what they're giving you, and once you get a different perspective on it, you can take off and run in your own way. This imagination is going to be all part of the process of healing. What you're hearing isn't necessarily helpful if it's not filtered through your soul, and that means your imagination. So, September 3rd, the word of the day is planning. So, for all of my non-planners out there, you're going to be finding yourself running around chasing loose ends. You're going to see things unravel. You're going to see everything pull apart, right? And so this is all to get your attention. You should have dealt with this a while ago, but instead, you probably procrastinated, thinking, I'll get to that tomorrow. Well, here's tomorrow, okay? So the guidance on this is organize, integrate, and analyze where need be, and let go of what it is that's extraneous and cluttering up your life. Be mindful to integrate both sides of your brain this week, especially on this day where we have planning. Now, the next day, the energy is all about change. There's my word. So literally, it's about loose change, as in nickels and dimes and pennies and quarters. So more specifically, the nickel. The nickel indicates more is coming with regard to your present situation. So if you think about the nickel, it is 5 cents. 5 is a very dynamic, fast-paced, changing situation. And you are about to see a lot of nickels, a lot of 5s, a lot of change. Can you see the theme happening here this week? Notice where you see the nickels around, and also the loose change. If you are somebody that you're constantly finding loose change, look at the date on the loose change. Add the numbers up and break it down into a single digit. Numerology is also giving you a message. So 2017, add the numbers up. What does it come to? Oh, there's the message. All right. Now, if your roots, your commitment is solid, you're not going to be blown away by any changes that are coming. Think about the 3 little pigs, the houses that they built. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, says the big bad wolf. Well, that only happens when you have shaky foundation. So make sure before you jump in and initiate change that you have a solid foundation. And next we have, it's the Day of Independence. Ooh, ooh. Broken promises, okay? People are well-intended, but the truth is the outcome you get is what you most need. You've been waiting, you've been hoping, you've been relying on this person or this situation to manifest, to bring forward what you were looking for. But guess what? The independence that you'll gain from the breaking of the promises or the not showing up, maybe you're going to get stood up, or what do they call it? Ghosted online these days. Just be knowing this, it is in your best interest. So the guidance is you want to be willing to do what you are asking someone else to do. So the message is lead by example, right? Sounds pretty easy. And for September 6th, we have the word leadership. Putting the cart before the horse, jumping the gun is really likely to happen on this day, okay? Pay attention to your action. You don't want to put the cart before the horse. That doesn't serve any purpose. Pace yourself. This is not the week to start new projects. Now, change is coming, and we know that. You can mentally prepare yourself. You can create a plan, but wait until next week to launch it. Just stick with what you know this week, okay? The next is all about balance. Balance, there's the word. Feeling sorry for yourself. Be mindful not to ask questions. Why me? Stay balanced in the energy of what is. Do not go down in vibration by asking, why me? Just trust and offer up gratitude and say, thankfully, it's me. By doing the same old, same old, you're telling the universe to bring you more of the same old, same old. So stop with the why me's. Process this and ask, am I okay with more of this? I don't care what this is. They're saying, figure out a way to be okay with what is. This is balance. This is also duality. Now, the final day of the week, the word is fluid. Your mind is going to run rampant. It's going to go all over the place. The great news is this gives you an opportunity to reprogram it. Your mind might go over here on one situation. You get to decide, do I want it to stay there, or can I shift perspectives and bring it over here? It's really important that you understand the power of your thoughts. That's what this day is all about. And so you will find yourself, or may find yourself, avoiding difficult conversations. Make a list of all the conversations that are waiting to happen and send them love and light. And in divine timing, each conversation that's meant to happen will fluidly and divinely run across your path. Maybe there's something you've been waiting to say and you've been pacing yourself and it just doesn't feel like the time. Trust your gut, but do not keep procrastinating. The reason you're procrastinating with these conversations is because they're out of alignment with your soul. And what that means is you may not say them in a way that would be loving and gentle and in alignment with your soul. So be grateful that you're not having them, but also be mindful of how you can have them. So there was a lot of information to be processed this week. As Spirit brings it to me, I'll bring it to you. What you need to do is take bite-sized pieces of this. Don't look at this as, oh, I have to listen to it all and digest it all. Tiny bite-sized pieces. Maybe there's only one or two things that resonate with you. Pick the day of the week. We're going to start today with healing, and we go all the way to fluid, okay? All the way to next Saturday. So each day, look at the word and also meditate on it and see how it can work in your life in coordination with divine timing. Now, I am Veronica Drake. I'm a psychic medium, and if you want to book a private reading with me, this is kind of how I work. We get really distinct, deep direction, and it's not about me predicting your future. It's about me helping you to create your future. I am living proof that what you set out to create when you are in alignment absolutely comes to be. So veronicadrake.com. I look forward to meeting you in a one-on-one session.